Okay, I lied. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to knead it too. I didn't add enough water to this, but that's okay, because yours might look like this too. So here's what I'm doing. I don't have a mixer. I left it at the restaurant and I never got it back. Not that I didn't get it back. I left it there because I was gonna get a new one, and I just never did. So you want your dough to be a lot softer than this. So don't do what I did. Add about 2 cups of water, because it's dry out there right now. This is not something you want to do. However, you're going to knead it. Okay? And it'll start to come together. If you do this in a mixer, it's so much easier and so much faster. And everyone's sourdough is going to be different. Yours is going to be wetter than mine. I like mine a little dry. But it's all gonna be okay. It's just flour, water, yeast, and salt. And see how this is coming together now? Okay, you can do this for 10 minutes if you wish. Or you can just bring it all together in a nice ball of dough, stick it back into the bowl, put some plastic over it, and let it rise. And just wait. Patience is a virtue when it comes to bread baking. I'm gonna need just a little more because I have to keep adding water. I didn't do enough, but that's okay. Everything's okay. Your flour might have a different consistency than mine. Yours might be unbleached. I could only get what I could get. I prefer the King Arthur unbleached flour. It is my favorite. I just couldn't get any. Smart and Final, of course. Everybody's a chef now, so everybody needed flour, and so I didn't get flour. So, dough. I actually like kind of a stiff dough like this. I feel like there's a good oven spring to it. You can decide for yourself. I know what I'm going to be using this dough for tonight, so a little bit stiffer is better, because I'm going to be using these beautiful tomatoes. I'm going to be chopping them up into really small pieces with some red onion and some garlic. And I'm gonna put all those chopped tomatoes, onions, and garlic and some homegrown oregano and parsley from the backyard. And I'm gonna pour that over 2 logs of goat cheese, and I'm gonna bake it in the oven for about 5 minutes. And we're gonna spread that goat cheese and tomato over thin slices of this bread that I'm gonna toast up after it's made tonight. So it's gonna be really good. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. You can do it more and it'll get smoother and smoother, and it'll get more pliable. You don't want to add too much flour. I like this consistency of this. It's a little craggy for me, but you know what? It's all going to work out in the end. It's really not that big of a deal. So I'm going to put it back into this bowl. I'm going to cover it with plastic, bigger than this, but for right now, I'm just going to do that. You don't want it to develop a skin, okay? So you cover the whole thing with plastic. Don't put holes in it. Leave it out in a warm place, maybe next to the oven, just out on your countertop. Don't put it out in the sun. I did that once, a long time ago. It's not good. And then I will see you back here in a few hours. Ciao.